I restarted this account about a month ago, and I have been able to post 2 to 3 videos a day on this account without burning out. In fact, by just working one day a week. And I wanted to tell you how to do that, because whenever you scroll online and you're trying to figure out how to grow on TikTok, everybody tells you you just need to be posting. You need to be posting a lot all the time. And for a lot of people, that's very overwhelming. How would you be able to do 2 to 3? Some people have told you 12. I wanted to tell you one thing that I did before I started posting content that makes it possible for me to only work one day a week on posting on this account. My name is Ina, and I do social media for car dealerships, and I train car salespeople on how to use social media for car sales. When I do this work for clients, I spend 2 whole days recording content for 90 days worth. So I know what I'm talking about. Here we go. What is the one thing that I did before I even started so that I could actually keep up this pace? I gave myself permission to disappear from social media. Hear me out, because I know that sounds a little bit counterintuitive. For 2 whole weeks, I gave myself permission to not post on social at all. What I did in those 2 weeks was to figure out what kind of content I wanted to create and create a bank of 2 full weeks of content, so that when I start posting content, I knew that I was safe. I have a 2 week bank, and if I have an off day when I don't want to post, I can still pull from that bank. Because that's really the biggest risk of you posting content and not doing consistently, is you feeling burned out or looking at the low views that you're likely to get when you start and realize, man, this is just a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not really getting the payoff I thought I would get. So, to battle that eagerness to just stop, to quit, and not do this anymore, having a bank of content is really helpful. And that is how I've been able to stay ahead of my content. I have a 2 week bank, plus every Monday I create 1 week's worth of content. So if I have a slow week, or if there's a Monday where an emergency happens and I can't get around to it, I still have 2 weeks worth of content that I can post. This is the biggest problem that my clients have. That is how to keep it consistent. The worst thing you can do is create content every single day to post every single day, because you will wake up one day and not want to do that thing anymore. And what are you supposed to do? Not post? Not an option. I just gave you permission to disappear from social media for 2 weeks, create a 2 week bank of content, and then just start by creating 1 week's worth of content every single week and stay ahead of the bank. What do you think? Would that work for you? Let me know in the comments.